a spooky ghost. Give me one sec. Ooh, hold on one sec. Hold on one sec. Yeah. Ah. Ah. What's up, guys? Welcome, welcome. Thanks for the raid, Jack. Oh, hope your fat, nasty life is doing nice. Love that game. I can't stop playing it. Fantasy Life. It's a good one. It's a good A good apostrophe Hope y'all's day is going nicely so far. Real nice. In fact, I got my shit laid out so I can see exactly the depths of my failure for my own animation challenge that I put on. Look how far behind I am. That's not counting the past couple from today. Ooh. Matter of fact, let me just release the prompt right now for the next one. Those of you who don't know, for the month of Ani-MAY-tion, I've been doing a little challenge for all the people in my Discord, including myself, to put out, do an animation in like an hour or less every day. There's a prompt that I put up in the Discord. Yeah, good shit. So I'm gonna release the prompt for today as well. And then I'm going. Last one was shoot, which let me just update this real quick. Oh, let me get the music going. Get that music going. Usurp his throne. Yeah. Reveal yourself to me. Do it. Huh? Crack locks. The hell you say? There we go. Look at it. Always beautiful. Always beautiful. Ugh. Oh, I'm holding my other laptop like a pizza pie. Oh, I'm holding it like a pizza. Pie. Okay, fine. Fucking can't hold that like a pizza pie. It's against the rules. But yeah, so what I'm doing today is I'm gonna be catching up on that. As I have been every week, because I'm always behind. But I do them like two at a time. This time I'm doing something a little extra special. Some of you might be familiar with my 30-minute animations. I was doing that for a few months. It went pretty well for me on the internets, but not like incredibly well. Anyway, listen to this music. Yeah. All right. If you're busy, that's a good problem to have. That's a good way of looking at it, Kench. And it's true. It is true. But yeah, gonna put out that new prompt right now. Last one was shoot. Number 27. I fired and I missed. I missed both times. That was a good one, Kench. Shoot. Duplicate. Okay. And 28 is going to be just screaming. Let's do sniff. Little sniffing. All right. New post. Ah, yeah. Can't believe it's already the 28th, dude. What the fuck? All right, 28. Sniff. Maybe I got allergies on the mind, you know what I mean? We got sneeze earlier in the month. We got sniff now. I like sniff. It's funny. Boop. And there we go. Add dream. God, it looks so weird on desktop, but I'm only using it because my phone is dead. Sniffing, sniffing. I expect to see noses a snuffling. All right, friends. So, this is my first pass at Wiggle. I think I'm gonna forsake it. It was gonna be Jelly Jiggler from Bobobo, but I'm gonna change gears real quick because I had an idea. Yeah, sniff. Do I beat Mo to the sniffly Moai? Perhaps. Let your heart decide. Update was not installed. I don't give a hoot. Watch. You fuck ass. All right, restarting. A matter of fact, nah. That's cool. All right. So I might have to look up a reference for this, which is fine. Gee, Billy, how come your mom lets you have two laptops? Let's just say that Kenja's streams or playthrough is inspiring me. Metal Gear. Doing the best I can. Meow, meow, meow. Did you know that if you, I've said this before, but did you know that if you type anti in front of, between the dot and the fandom of a fandom like page, it removes all the absolutely absurd amount of ads? Yeah. At least it used to work. Ding, ding, ding. You know it. Something involving his sweet cheeks. All the Smash Bros. Portrait art is so fucking good. Like the designs that they did, like Sakurai really outdid himself. Okay, so my goal for this stream is to do as many as humanly possible 30-minute animations. If I end up going a little bit over, it's fine because like hour is a hard cap. Okay, so let's go. Let's move through this real fast. Okay, that's about the same color. I have an idea. Don't worry about it. It's a little ambitious for 30, but it will be so fucking funny if I can make it happen. All right. Look, draw my pencil. Not a good place to start. I don't remember the designs 100%. I'm only looking up a reference for Snake. Anyone else could suck it. One layer, bitch. Shit takes too long. So I gotta be comfortable with my decision. Does Ocelot have a beard? I don't remember. I don't think he does. I think it's just the stash. Definitely ponytail. Just handlebar, thank you. Yes. Awesome. Going over a little bit so I can do this. He's got like piercing blue eyes, if I recall correctly. I'll zoom something like this. There we go. And our homie was wearing brown, and that's about as far as I remember. Red gloves. You get like a no, he doesn't have a collar. Making peace with the fact that I'm not looking up any references or anything like that, and just understanding that this gun may and probably will look like absolute dog shit. I'm hoping it'll just add to the comedic effect. A big long coat. A boo 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 boo. Like you saw, it's so fucking silly. I love it so much. It's an is absolutely just so strange. It's just like weird anime-esque military soap opera, and it's so fucking funny. Does he have a? I think he has a kerchief, some kind of kerchief, red perhaps. I don't give a fuck. I'm doing it. I Nimorte. What's up? Brown duster over camo. Cool. I think he has like an ascot. He does now. What's up, Ani-MAY-tion? Hope you're doing all right, man. Lamentably, it does need a little bit of dimension. His ass got laid out by a snake. Yeah, man. Happens to the best of us. It's nice to be doing this style again. I really only use it for like speed animation, but it is really quite enjoyable. It's just fun. That looks right. I'm gonna have to put the hand ahead, foreshorten that shit. Extreme force perspective, always good. To force it yet further, because I did not leave enough room for the gun. Let me just scoot his ass over a little bit. Brother. Something about like over exaggerated R's in the middle of like dramatic exclamations and supervillains with like weird posh accents. It's so funny. Like fucking Wesker at the end of Resident Evil 5. This isn't over, Chris! My homies and I would say that to each other fucking constantly because we played a lot of Resident Evil, especially 5 together. It's so funny. I'm gonna have to go one layer darker just to convey the amount of detail that I actually want. There we go. I'm going to shrink him a little bit. Farewell. Snake? What's the name of those like funny little lizards that have tiny tiny little itty bitty arms? They're not quite snakes, but they look absolutely hilarious and they're so cute. I can't remember. Which is a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. Legless lizards? I think I do. Lizards! Legless lizard. Listen here, you legless lizard. Let me tell you something, you ugly bitch. I love her. She's the best. So fucking funny. Yeah, yeah. I think it's legless lizards that I'm referring to. Oh fuck, is it Boogie Nights? Whoa. Ain't no doubt, we are here to party. This fucking video, dude. I don't know if y'all have seen it. It's just a bunch of dudes from the 70s in like leather chaps just pelvic thrusting the entire time. It's so fucking funny. Also the song is great, but like oh my god. It is a fucking riot, dude. His boogie nights are always the best in town. Always. Don't look at the gun. If you don't look at it, its quality can't harm you. Yeah, that's a gun. Something like that. I can't. I can't do it. It's fine. Yeah. Uh-huh. And that little dingly doodle. No, that's only on automatics. How about there? Right there. Thank you. You'd think this was the prompt for shoot, but nay. Yeah, that works. I'll take it. That's too much. Could pop it up right here. Yeah, alright. Okay, cool. Got the boogie. Boogie, boogie nuts. Alright. Alright, so I gotta do this. Flatten. Ah, fucking. There we go. Perfect. Over that. There we go. And I think I'm now going to use this opportunity to change the background color. This fucking the hand is so fucked. It's fine. It's just adds to the comedy, as I said. Start like down here. There we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Got a plan, all right? It's working hard, not smart. Wait a minute. Scratch that, reverse it. Don't worry about it. Can't believe I just fucked it up that bad. working, working hard, not smart. Whoops. This is pissing me off. I need him to just be a tiny bit smaller. You, sir. Down there. Get smaller. There he goes. He's tiny. He's little. Combine down. Combine down. Shine down. Yeah. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Lower the opacity on that. Get this fucking. Whenever I'm drawing a gun flame, I just think of Soul Bad Guy from Guilty Gear. Gun flame! I can't help it. I like the fact that this is actually a really good idea too. They recorded like different like sets of voice clips for each character in Guilty Gear so that from match to match you might get a little bit of reprieve from the sheer like obnoxious quality of hearing the same thing like 30,000 times. But like some of the recordings of like one time he says gun flame like that emphasis when he says gun flame, and I really like that one. But yeah, it's just like what a good idea. And God, some other future Arc fighters could really deal with that. That would be great if they did that because it's so fucking like all I have to say is bang Shishigami from every game should do that. I completely agree. I could not agree more, in fact. Like it was just like Guilty Gear is like X2 specifically was just like such a good fucking game. Good fighting game. Had so much like work put into it. And ah man, it was one of the first like fighting games I really loved and like wanted to get like really good at. It's very nice. Music is just so fucking good. I love that like thrash metal, like 80s metal style shit. It's so cute. This, my friends, is what is called an impact frame. The highlight of the mustache. I was like, I'm gonna do as many as I can in a half an hour. I'm like, this idea is too funny to not do, and it'll probably be an hour. So immediately, shame on me. But also, what's the point if I'm not making something that I'm enjoying? That's how you get burnout, and I've been trying desperately to avoid that. But I will still try to get it done as quickly as possible. Okay, let's see. So we got a little jumping off point here. Now we're just gonna fuck with the opacity. I'm gonna make it 30, just for the extra snap, and it makes it a little bit. I think it'll just work a little bit better. Oh man, this shit's so funny. These guys are pretty great. They do like whatchamacallit. It's like acoustic techno basically. Saw them on Instagram. A little bit of motion blur there. That looks pretty nice. All right, then we leave this frame up long enough for people to sort of calibrate, right? That they just saw the shot, and then scan off when we're changing frames. Cakes, cakes, cakes. I don't think he has any pouches. Okay, clipping mask time. I don't think he has like another harness from beyond a certain point. I think that's good. It's such a slutty design. I love it. So fucking good. Like, look at this man. It really is. Like, it's so fantastic in its thirst. He's got like actual factual butt cleavage in the game. It's amazing. It's like the percentage of polygons that went and texture budget that went to dude's sculpted buttocks is like pretty fantastic. They're like as soon as it's like it was the first move that they made when they got to PS2. They were like, "Okay, great. Now let's get my boy properly taught." He likes the butt, and you know what? I respect it tremendously. Is this a terms of service situation? I don't care. It's funny. Let's see. It is dude butt. He loves a good dude butt. Thanks, Kojima. Does this look too much like titties? Well, I mean, I guess it's all relative. Yeah, that's all right. Have that still for a second. It's a good old booty harness. Yeah. Give us a little WarioWare style zoom out to make it clear it's his snake. Oh, definitely. Yeah, I was like, I owe it to this to at least go to 45. We'll see. So let's see. Let's make a keyframe real quick. Turn the onion skin back on. This is the use of squash and stretch for evil, my friends. Yes. A caboose so tight it bounces bullets. Indeed. Yeah, dude's ass is polished. It's from backing up against all those walls and going in all those lockers. You know what I mean? This song is great. It just goes on too fucking long. There we go. A little light source. All right. What am I doing with my life, man? It's great. Oh yeah, I'm at 30, so I should be doing things at multiples of 30. Let's do 6 for that. Let's do like 15. Hold that for about 10, I think. Although if it's a little breakneck, it is even funnier in some ways. So like, it's so fucking stupid, man. This might be one of the stupidest things I've admitted in a while, and I'm really, really happy about it. Improving the world, thank you. This is worth an hour. I'm already 30 minutes in, and I don't regret shit. Like if it comes together as I'm picturing it, it's gonna be so fucking funny, man. love it. I love it so much. There's that weird realization that like when you're an animator, you can literally just there's nothing stopping you for better or for worse from bringing something that popped into your head into the rest of the world, and it's just so fun. Like you can see the turning point on other animators when they're like, "Wait a second." I'm gonna adjust that a little bit. Oh yeah, sorry I work so zoomed out. Zoom in so you can see all this action. Let's be honest, it was very hard to not think about asses when I was thinking about Jiggle to begin with, so I just embraced it. So we're gonna do like a little bit of ripple through them cheeks. Oh, happy Wednesday, everybody. Appropriately named Hump Day. I think I might do like a impact frame right here. It's just yeah, it'll be fine. I just need to fuck. I just need to clear that. I just need to make sure complete the gesture as much as possible. I think as soon as all of it's together, it'll be fine. Sorry. Yeah, it would have been difficult. Yeah, this is very difficult, but god damn it, it's worth it. Right. Buns of steel. I think I'm gonna pop that a little bit, so to speak. Continue the arc of the bullets and the bounced embers. I'm no stranger to back shots. The fucking like the so aghast that like a wingding makes it in there accidentally while typing. That's a good. That's how you know, man. Oh, it's so funny. You're welcome, and I'm sorry. I think I need to make this longer. We're up to a great start today, folks. I don't know what the fuck. Oops. It looks pretty good so far. Oh my god. And absolute I'm so glad you mentioned WarioWare, Box, because it is exactly the kind of like weird chaotic energy that I'm going for. What's up, Giga Puddin'? You get let's go back and this is happening. Yeah. Snake's so solid. Do you know how many squats I did to get to this point? So many fucking squats. Sorry. Trying to it's held a little bit too long. I want that to be just like a huh, and then it's gone. Let's do 10 second, 10 frames. The perfect moment, Jack, genuinely. Keyframe. Genuinely, butts are probably the most cursed slash blessed use for squash and stretch. And all the principles that you learn when you're bouncing a ball, so to speak, can be used when you are bouncing a dead ass. Maeve. Where's my baby Maeve? I'm gonna keep drawing until you show up, so you better come over here and start hassling me. Mavis. Is she on you right now? Ah, I see. Nah, it needs a little bit more time before it does the full bounce. It's weird because, like, in order to do animation, you have to think in slow motion. There's my kitty. Hi, baby. Oh, she licked my elbow. Hi, baby. She's a good nugget. Especially at 30 frames per second, which I've been doing a lot more of recently because it complements, mainly because it complements absurdism. All right, baby. All right, baby. I'll stop rendering this ass for a little bit. All right, I'll let that play. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to feed my precious kitty cat, all right? Guys, thanks for waiting. Back to this nonsense. All right. Needs a little more seasoning here. I wait forever for that ass. You know, what a mood. Gotta carry out that arc. I have a feeling that's actually not enough. It needs to go a little bit further, so let me see if I could actually just shimmy it. Shimmy that ass. Yeah, I think it needs to be a little bit. It needs to be basically double that distance. Unfortunately, because it was a good one. Mm, maybe I just need to do more frames. I want to make sure that the idea I have for like the reaction hits because it's so fucking funny. Yeah, 30 is really an interesting FPS because it's like I don't know, it's so fast. It's definitely like a blink and you miss it kind of thing. Not yet. Not yet. There's apparently this movie with Antonio Banderas in it. Banderas. The and he says, "Not yet." And I had a coworker who would quote that shit literally like all the time whenever it applied. And so I just think about it very often now. This album is really fucking good. Magdalena Bay, little baby voice. She's so good. This whole band is incredible. Highly recommend checking out the full album. It's an experience. Shit. Shit. Ass. That is what I'm drawing, is ass. But no shit. Snake is a bisexual man. He keeps his ass clean, okay? Ripple. We got it. We got it. We got the ripple. That's too far. Perfect. It's slowly coming back. And then we're gonna bring it back to the original, but okay, just so we know where we're going. Not mask, you buffoon. Let's do this. Then we gotta actually have the jiggle in the jiggle, you know what I mean? Okay. I hear a Jamiroquai in the distance. Glistening butt. Things are big that should be small, huh, Jamiroquai? I think I'm gonna have to have like one more frame of it flat. I think I'm actually gonna not do these shining so hard. There we go. Just so that it's a little less work later. All right, here we go. Another ripple. Way to go. Metal Gear. You want to see some ballistics? Ugh! He just starts twerking furiously. I'm also equipped with a ballistic arsenal. Arsenal gear. If you're British, arse means ass. It's a pretty good joke. Middle rear. Middle rear. It's a little too. In order for me to do that, I need to actually. There you go. And I think one more ease for the bullet stuff. And we're golden, and I can skip to the reaction, which I have to do in about 4 minutes, but I think I can do it. I did want a little bit more time to show both Snake and Ocelot, but one of two is going to have to do, and I'm going to have to decide which. Maybe I'll do one and then the other. I'm feeling gutsy. I'm not hungry. Good old Thundercat. Fucking love it. 30 seconds. Change of plans. Let's do the reverse. See you. Technically at an hour. This is a song that the groove was so like sexy that I was like, do I put this in music or not safe for work? It's just I love that fucking bass line so much. S means. We're at an hour and 3 minutes. I just. Hold on a second. Let me flatten this. It's so fucking stupid. I love it. So I'm gonna do a little trick here, real quick. I think I'm actually gonna do the motion blur approach. It's just too funny. I was doing the perspective blur at first, but like, Maeve, are you shitting again? You motherfucker. Maeve, why? Please, cat. I beg you. I think we got it. I might spend some more time doing a snake like you know what I mean, zoom out, but like I think this needs. Maeve, shut up, please. I love you so much. Here's what I'm gonna do. This is the problem. This is one thing that's taking me whoop out of it. An adorable little girl type thing. Kiari Pami Pami talking about getting absolutely fucking shit faced as a pastime. Good old Kiari, she's crazy. Well, at least that's her shtick. Oh, I bet she's entirely and completely normal when she's not all dolled up, eye dolled up. Maeve, what are you doing? Oh, you play with your wasabi? Good girl. Shit. I love simple particle effects. Just like a little following the life of a little dot that you make smaller or fly really far, it's great. My cat has this toy that is literally just like a little. We got like some cutesy little like sushi toys for her, right? They look like sushi. It's really cute, and she gravitated towards the one that was literally just like a thing of wasabi, right? Which and she can't read, as far as I know. So like for as far as she's concerned, it's just a fucking weird little green plush rectangle, but she just loves it. It's so cute. Oh, Maeve, she really do be pooping. I think it's good. Do you want me to? Do you think I'm at an hour and 12, so it doesn't fucking matter? Should I add the little like zoom out snake? I kind of want to. I mean, you might as well, right? That's what I'm saying. 11 absurdly wide stance. Oh, yeah, he has gloves, black gloves.
They don't call me Cheeks for nothing.
That's snake. I never remember what direction those lines go. I gotta brush up on my fucking anatomy. It's so important for drawing people in an appealing way. In an appealing and human way. You're like, yeah, I know where that shit goes. Solid cheeks. Yeah. Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around, but I'm dummy thick, and the clapping of my axe cheeks keeps alerting the guards. One of the greatest gifts that the internet has given us, truly, and yet improved by David Hayter himself reading that for Cameo. Oh my god, I love that dude. He's funny as shit. That looks good enough, whatever. I just watched a recording of Wolfpack Live. They know how to put on a fucking show, dude. Every once in a while, I remember what I'm drawing. I look down, I'm like, oh yeah. It's a lot of shit going on here for Homeboy's harnesses and stuff. I remember he has a cute little corset. It's like, come on, bro. That's so cute. So unnecessarily thirsty as a design. It's a girdle. It's really manly. Oh yeah. He's got like the rock climbing harness that just like exaggerates the tush so insanely. Pouches and pouches and pouches. Oh yeah, elbow pads. Almost forgot. I think they're like a different color, but I'm not doing that. I don't care. Oh, it's good old NSP slash twerp. Alpha lock. it's coming together. I like Snake's big ears. He's got big ears. Ah, he's got huge ears. I actually noticed that when I was watching your playthrough, Ken. Just like, man, his ears are huge. It's great. He have a big ear. Oh, so you might be interested in this, Kenj. So this band, um, is a tokusatsu themed like it's like Daft Punk, but like even harder, leaning on like the tokusatsu slash Super Sentai angle. And it's just like they love San Francisco and they love like Super Sentai is what I'm gleaning from everything that I've seen of them. Because they name all their shit after San Francisco places and things and vibes. But they all wear like special like masks and helmets and shit. So yeah, I'd recommend checking them out. SF 4 a.m. There we go. Yeah, I would definitely give him a look, given your proclivities and enjoyment of tokusatsu. There he is, everybody. There he is. Oh no. There we go. What is that? Oh, okay, I'm in the wrong one. There we go. All right. I'm gonna put these on twos, so we're at 15 FPS for these. Because I'm not about to animate that fucking headband at fucking 30 FPS. Truth be told, I'm probably not going to be animating this in general. At least not well. But I'll be damned if I'm not going to try, because this shit's going to be funny. It's funny, for all the shit that I like, sort of hit the ground running in terms of like ability to execute with very minimal, no training for the most part, aside from like a couple of independent like studies that I did for animation. For all the shit that I'm like, yeah, I can do that, and like I shouldn't probably be able to yet. The most simple shit, it completely eludes me. Like anything like this, like the little woodly, like literally like day one, super basic animation shit. I'm just like, ugh. So I feel it makes me feel like such a goddamn stooge. A lot easier with this kind of brush. Trying to do this with lines, I just like I don't know what the hell's wrong with me. Oh fuck yeah. Real question. Who do you ship Solid Snake with? Um, I love him and Otacon so much. Just like the coolest motherfucker, the most, you know what I feel like it's just so cute. You know what I mean? That's my favorite. I think I appreciate the sort of twink and daddy business of him and Raiden, but I just don't like as gorgeous as Raiden is, I just don't like see him. He doesn't read as very like sexual to me. I guess he did have a kid with what's her face, right? Or was she pregnant? I don't remember. It's been a while. Jack. But I don't know. He's just I don't know. All right, what do we think of this from the top? I think I need to have this held for a little bit longer and then maybe loop. There we go. Let's just do like 10. I need that flowing thing to happen for longer. If I was smart, I would have made it into a loop, but like actually really like the kind of looseness of it. Yeah, I need it to go for longer. Yeah, I just think that I think their relationship is just that would be the cutest because Snake is clearly charmed by him and also kind of annoyed by him and like I don't know. I don't know. Something about it is just so sweet to me conceptually. Fucking love otaku convention and Snake. Um, but yeah, I really ship Snake and Samus if I'm being completely honest. But obviously that is neither here nor there in terms of actual Metal Gear shit. Perfect odd couple, yeah. I've had a couple of when I used to work hospitality, I had quite a few guests. Usually if it was like someone who was within their like say like 20s to like 40s, showing up only as a couple, not a lot of luggage. I discerned after a while that they were usually there for a concert of some kind, and I was usually right. Um, Pattern recognition. Um, but a lot of the time it's just like I don't really give a shit about whoever they're listening to, or I'm like, oh yeah, I haven't heard them, but I'm aware of them. Like I haven't listened to them in depth, but I'm aware of them conceptually. Some like one couple showed up and they were like, I was like, who are you here for a concert? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, who are you here to see? And they're like, Lettuce. I'm like, oh fuck, that's a great band to want to see live. And I was so jealous, but like so happy for them. How many of these do I have? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, Lettuce and then Lotus. Whoa. Yeah, and it needs no less than half a second. So one, two, or I guess a full second. Two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Perfect. Perfect. All right. I think I'm gonna call it. Let's watch it from the top one more time and then I'll move on with my fucking life. Should I let him be like, oh, for longer, or should I have it like is the abrupt cutoff a feature? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's at least make it like a half a second. 13, 14, 15. There it is. There it is with just like a couple more phrases. Ah! My God. All right. Perfect. Perfect. That booty wiggle. Amazing. And I've been putting anything that is not explicitly an hour. Fucker. There we go. 141. I've been putting how long it took, whether it was more or less. Okay, cool. We got about an hour left, give or take. Perfect. Hmm. It's for a worthy cause, okay? Hmm. Feel my stomach growling. That's no good. Mm-mm-mm-mm. No. I had Mega Man in mind when I made this. I think I'll just do it. Right. Another reference. What a fool I am. The real shame about it is the fact that it's honestly not a bad armor design. It's just that A, functionally it's outclassed by everything that came before it pretty much. And B, obviously the animation is fucking dreadful. I'm going to have some fun. I begin. Hajime! Actually have to sketch for this, which is a bad sign. In the spirit of legibility, maybe I should just start with regular Mega Man and just have the legs be glide armor, like you did, Kenj. I think that's a good idea. God, I haven't drawn anything approximating like actual anime eyes and shit. And like act, it may have been a decade.
Good riddance.
The funniest part about and the most one of the most convenient parts about using the glide armor's inspiration is like the goal is as underwhelming as possible in terms of actual animation. So like anything I do will probably be like a service to it or overachieving. It's a sick ass fucking. I was just looking at the design. I'm like, man, it's a really strong like. It's just like it's very good as shape wise and color wise. It's just like nice, super fucking clean. And it's just like, oh, you poor bastard. Song's so fucking good. It's funny because the first time I heard this song, I actually kind of like I wasn't entirely sure what to think about it because it's kind of funny, right? It's a little strange. I love the falsetto is like really high, and I'm like I don't know if I'm like gonna pursue this artist. And then the second time it came around in my Discover Weekly or whatever, I'm like this shit fucking rules. And then that was the first exposure I had to Lewis Cole, and he's one of my favorite musicians of all time now. I fucking love his shit. It's so good. He's just a weird dude, and I respect it so much. Really nice balance between like authenticity, insane skill, and like a sense of humor. And I love it. I gotta respect it. Think about you sometimes. I'm thinking about you sometimes. You know how he's doing that little it sounds like an arpeggiator. Like it sounds like a machine is doing that. He's literally going. There's like an octave down, octave up thing on his keyboard, and he's doing that while playing a crazy intricate riff. And I'm like, holy fuck, wow, just cool shit, man.
Oh, no. What have I done?
Ugh, when you hit undo and Procreate's like, you want to go back 2 layers, right? Like, no. You want to go back before you made that extra layer? Cool, got it. No, no problem, buddy. No need to thank me. Fucking asshole. Yep. What is y'all's favorite anime nose? Like that's like a point of contention. How to best implement triangles. You know what I mean? Into your shit. Like favorite or like what's an anime nose that you remember? Like wow, I don't really like this in an art style, and like one that you're like this is a good anime nose. There's like various generations of anime noses. Like we could even make it more general and be like, what's your favorite way that like anime art style in terms of like people? Because I'm very into stuff like Cowboy Bebop. I actually have a really soft spot for like yet more old school, kind of like that. Like I guess as far back as like Astro Boy or like Hajime no Ippo is kind of like a nod to that, where there's like I don't know, there's a lot of them. And I'm just thinking about like this fucking chevron that I did right here from my boy X. I'm like, man, sure is that art style. He's got the little thingies here too that I didn't add. Bah, bah. You know those things, the Ash Ketchums. Ash Ketchum actually has like I don't know. Does he have like little Z's or some shit? Not one. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. I'm really happy that I ended up uh, away from that because it was such a blight on my progression. But like, yeah,
Meow, 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 meow.
I think Cowboy Bebop is probably one of my favorite art styles for anime because it mixes realism and style very well. I love Big O in terms of hyper stylized. It's kind of like that noir vibe. Like noir Batman anime. Holy shit, it's great. Super good. Yeah, I know. I just thought about it right now. Kenny Loggins. How the fuck did he get? I understand that Kenny Loggins and Michael McDonald were actually quite into similar shit to what Thundercats doing when they were making music, but like I would love to have been a fly on the wall for that conversation. I don't know, they were at a bar or something. Thundercats like, "Hey, do you want to be on a track of mine? Use my music." They're like, "Fuck yeah, dude." Michael McDonald and Handy Loggins are very cool. Like they're just chill bros. So it does make sense beyond a certain point. That's just so crazy. It's so fucking cool. Michael McDonald's voice is so fucking funny. Any Michael McDonald fans in chat or opposites? Is his neck? Blue? I should know this. Is his neck blue? I genuinely forgot for a hot second here because it's usually not very visible. I think it's light blue. I'm just gonna make it light blue. All his limbs are, so fuck it. It's so fun to emulate. I believe his neck is gray. Thank you. Like the same dark gray that's in his joints and shit. Like a robot socket. Yeah, okay. Cool, cool. It's all over. Whoops. Forgot to turn alpha lock back on. Thank you, Kench. Alpha lock is off.
Meow, meow.
When we've been listening to this song, Muxie started saying DLC instead of TLC, and that's all I can think forever now. DLC. Come on, man. It's not working. Hold on a second. Procreate. Don't be a dick. Thank you. Whoops. Oh, I forgot to render his cute little head crystal thing. Bless you. Gesundheit. There we go. The original version of this song is so fucking good. This is the first version that I found, and I do enjoy it. But like it's a good remix. It's just the original was was fine. It was perfectly fine. Doesn't need to be treated in any way. You know what I mean? City pop is just such a good genre of music. It's 80s pop and dance music from Japan. So yeah, that looks just looped as is. I think I'll do a little bit of the speed line situation. Let's do 25 to 50 to 175. Let's do the same for X himself. Not clipping mask, you fuck. You shit. Alright, there we go. God damn it. Hit the wrong button. Maybe I need to make it a little more subtle. I'll save you, Steve! What are we at? 1920, nice. gonna need to put this just above. There we go. Steve, what are you doing? All right. Sorry, amongst the references that I looked up for the glide armor, I see it just haphazardly interjected into the Resident Evil 4 Mercenaries level where you're in the castle. Something about that really tickled me. Blue on the side. And the little bit to tie it together. That's pretty nice. You have a little speedo, a little gold bit. This is very little. One of the reasons that this is a strong design is the fact that it's very minimal, like color wise. It's to its credit. It doesn't try to do too much like a lot of them. this fucking clip mask out of here. Oh, I see what happened. A lethal mark. 3 minutes. And it's an hour, and I have 3 minutes to have this man wafting ever so softly. I'm gonna just put like a little thing around this gentleman right here. Whoops. Whoops. Alpha lock. I should put a label above his head that says Steve. But I think I'll just leave it like that. It gets the job done. If I feel like it's necessary, I'll go back and do it. But right now, I wonder what happens if I let me do this. Duplicate. Merge. Merge. Whoop. Merge. Merge. Oh shit, that worked. Wow. Wow. It's for the greater good. There he goes. We almost got one whole Mega Man. He's coming. Oh fuck. Huh? So what happened exactly? Hmm. I don't know exactly. Whoop. Hmm. Oh, wait a minute. What? Oh, okay, everything makes sense now. I actually don't have animation assist on. Well, imagine that. Okay, if that's the case. Alright, let's just combine these layers. I'm just gonna copy the whole damn document real quick, just in case one of these actions goes awry. Yes, no clipping mask, you fool. And that's a Mega Man. He's there. There's nothing to be alarmed about. Not even one thing. Okay, I'm deleting that. Turn off snapping real quick. I love snapping. My fingers, people's necks, I love it. I love snapping. Slowly, snap peas. Yeah, love it. Can't get enough. This is something that Procreate Dreams would actually be pretty good for. It's just that smooth, almost tweened animation. Tweening. When you literally don't care. Now we got AI animation for when you really, really don't care about artists, about the planet, about literally anything. There we go. Look at him go. Just as slowly as humanly possible. He will get there eventually. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. All right. There it is with the background. All done. Tidied up. Perfect. And there's the first part of it that I'm going to copy and paste into it right now. What do you think? Should we do the blur or not? Just in the background is also a possibility. Yeah. It's the quickest way I could think to do anime speed lines. What up, Hot Dog Suit? Just in time for the end of the stream. I'm finishing up the glide animation. Uh, Obviously inspired by Mega Man X7. There he goes. But good to see you. Welcome to chat. It's been a little bit low energy, um, just because I've been a little bit low energy. But here's the first thing that we animated in stream that is anything but low energy. Steve! This. So this is Wiggle. Yeah, that took like an hour and 45 minutes, and I'm okay with that. Hour and 41 minutes as opposed to this. There he goes. So worth it. Yeah, so I'm gonna string these together now. How we feel about the blur? I don't think it's honestly. I don't think it's necessary. I think it's fine without it. Let's see what it is. Just in the background is a little bit, again, I think a little disorienting or a little gross looking, but there it is, just the speech bubble. But it does lose a lot of motion and impact. You know what I mean? Without any blur or anything like that. The speed lines just take too long, and I don't do a very good job at them even when I do them. So the blur is what I had as a sort of compromise, but maybe one blur in the middle. I'm not sure. Not sure. How we feeling, chat? Tired? Me too. I want to finish this up, so give me input. Just one is a little gross. I don't like it. Let me do it just in the background. I think that's okay. Could even put this behind him. That's all behind me now. Yeah, let's try behind so that the focus is maintained. Yeah, I think that's good. So what I'm gonna do now is flatten, flatten, and one more flatten. So let me copy. Starring Mega Man. There we go. Hey, it's trying to be helpful by having Shift auto selected, and it is just sometimes not what I want to do. There we go. Rename Dose. Bing bong. And last but not least, copy number 3. I think a couple of passes should be just fine. One, two. Let's try start with 4, because that'll divide nicely into. Oh, we doing? All right, I'll do 5 of them then. Sometimes what I do is I put these in the same like group layer wise, and then I sort of treat them like unzip folders. Maybe 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more, and let's see that. All right, here we go. From the top. Not long enough for you to read it, just quite. Yes. Copy and layouts. So one of the things that they don't have in Dreams, which busts my ass, is the ability to move multiple files at once. Like you have multiple tracks, right? And you can highlight multiples at once. So you think you'd be able to move multiples at once to create like cycles and shit or duplicate things like that, but you can't. It's very strange. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 times 3 is 27. One more. And so, procreate it is. There he goes. It's good. And we're done. Done for the day. I'm just going to leave that up. Just going to turn down the funk a little bit for at least myself. Steve! Rip Steve. Maybe he'll get there eventually. We'll never know. Oh, well, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for joining me for another Visual Wednesday. Yeah, yeah, I'm doing the visual arts on Wednesday. It has been a pleasure uh, doing this silly shit with y'all present. Um, if you enjoy what I'm doing, you want me to continue doing what I'm doing, here's places to follow me. Doodly doo. Here's places to support me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, you know it. You know it's X7, inspired by X7. Check it out. I just finished this. There he goes. And the other thing we animated today is this one. I'll do one more run back for you just arriving. Good to see you, Zyko. So each of the, you may remember for Visual Wednesday, the month of Ani-MAY-tion. I've been doing, trying to do animations in an hour or less. Both of these went over because A, low energy, and B, I had to do this in full. Here's the first one I did. That one was Wiggle. Taut buttocks of Solid Snake. And then you already saw the other one. I'm gonna head out for the day though. Appreciate y'all being here. If you want to support me, these are the places to do it. Da pow. Shazam. Great seeing you. Oh yeah, if you want to join the Discord, that's the place to do it. That's the Bleck crew. If you're watching this on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, and all that bullshit. If you're watching on Twitch and you haven't followed yet, go ahead. All that shit out of the way. Y'all take care of yourselves. I will see you on Friday for Devil May Cry Day Friday. A new lease on life is what I'm getting, because I'm playing Devil May Cry 3 yet again. So, goddamn, it's one of my favorite games. I'm incredibly excited, especially on the heels of both finishing Devil May Cry 2 and Mega Man X7. I'm parched for some actual quality video game experiences. So I'll see you there. Friday, Devil May Cry Day Friday. Be there or be square. Love y'all. Take care. Oh shit, I rhymed. All right, bye. Yeah.